What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to VeVe Investments. On today's episode, we're talking about another company that David has shared on his Instagram page. This company is called Vive Studios. So they're based out of South Korea. We're talking about what they do, who they are, and we do share a lot of video examples in this episode. So if you guys are interested in all of that, make sure to stay tuned. We discuss it all in this episode. So a couple days ago, I tweeted out a little breakdown of what you guys can expect for our episodes this week. Today, we're discussing Vive Studios, followed by another episode on Alibaba Cloud, but our episode on Thursday is going to be diving deeper into the company. Now, David did actually share a photo of him and Dan standing alongside two representatives, one of whom was actually the CEO, I believe. Above them was VeVe's logo, Vive Studios logo, and between the two logos was an X. So I think it's safe to say that these two companies have actually partnered. It's not an MOU like in the case of Alibaba. So with that being said, let's dive into Vive Studios, who they are, and we're going to start the episode off with a little video. So Vive Studios is going to be an art tech company specializing in virtual AI-based metaverse content. They're a professional company that creates the future in virtual production, virtual humans, realistic content, and CGI fields. They push the creative boundaries and reimagine what's possible in the ever-changing social and technological transformation around us, delivering engaging storytelling for global brands. Now, they do also have something called Vive Lab, which is going to be their core research lab. It's based on artificial intelligence and VR, MR, and AR technologies to produce virtual production in digital humans and to improve the quality and efficiency of virtual special effects, CGI, and art. Their goal is to continue researching content creation and technology to become a leading global production technology lab. Now, in terms of the things they actually specialize in, the first one is going to be virtual content. So they say that they offer end-to-end production and that their real-time workflow enables you to more creative freedom from virtual scene creation to LED stage capture. So I am going to link their website in the description down below. Make sure to click on that. And if you do, on their homepage, you're going to see a breakdown for all 5 of these sections. I'm not going to go through all 5 just because the video will be too long if I do that. But just to give you guys an example, if I click on virtual content, it's going to bring you to a library of videos that showcases some of the virtual content that they've actually produced. So the next thing they focus on is going to be the digital experience. So they say they provide a world of unlimited possibility. They unite the digital and physical worlds to create rich, immersive experiences for global brands. Their visual and creative work is a one-stop shop for all content. They say that they're a creative studio with a proud commitment to quality and artistry, spanning the realms of animation, commercials, game cinematics, CGI, and more. They provide realistic special effects, and then they also have something called VIT, which stands for Virtual Immersive Technology, and they say it's a powerful and simple system. So it's a cutting-edge integrated platform developed in-house for custom camera tracking and lighting. So these are going to be the 5 areas that they focus on, but these 5 areas are going to be broken down into 3 main services that they provide. So let's now break down those 3 services. So their first service is focused around virtual content. So that's going to include virtual production, filmmaking, live commerce, pre-visualization, XR live experiences, which is extended reality, virtual special effects, and then digital humans. When they say digital human, I don't think they're just talking about creating random avatars. I think they're talking about like scanning and creating you in digital form. Now, their second service is going to be focused around the digital experience. So that's going to include AR, XR, holograms, MR, VR, interactive media, media facade, and space master planning. Space master planning is like how a company will prepare for ups and downs. And their last service is going to be focused on visual and creative. So this involves animation, CGI, commercials, digital characters, game cinematics, and then motion graphics. So what we're going to do is, I mentioned at the beginning of the episode that there's going to be a lot of video examples in this one. So we're going to start hopping from video to video here, and then once we're done with those, we're going to hop into some news articles that they actually have posted over on their website.
Solutions made by artists. For artists. VIT is a virtual production environment where every single piece of equipment is connected. Artwork requiring tricky lens calibration can be created faster, easier, and more precisely. Simple enough for anyone, powerful enough for everyone. Create a wide variety of effects quickly and simply in real time. Change your filming location in an instant. Virtual production equipment can help you quickly identify and correct any issues.
Action!
Easily manage large volumes of data for efficient editing. Seamless compatibility with a wide range of production software. Scalable for any project of any scope, from broadcast to personal use. connecting reality and virtuality. Vive Studios Immersive Technology.
목적은 분명한데 어떻게 할지 방법을 알지 못하는 상황이었습니다.
클라이언트들의 언택트에 관한 니즈가 높아지고 있는 건 분명한 사실이죠. 이런 상황에서 다양한 분야의 프로모션을 어떻게 할 것인지 다양한 방법을 찾고 있는 상황이었어요.
저희가 원하는 건 단 하나였습니다. 그 온라인 런칭쇼를 해야 한다. 6년 만에 나오는 신차만큼 정말 멋지게 하고 싶었습니다.
사실 우리에겐 이미 성공 경험이 있었습니다. 바로 기아 플레이 AR이죠. 이 스마트폰 앱을 통해 비대면으로 성공적인 고객 체험을 제공할 수 있었습니다.
AR VR technology is nothing new. Many companies throughout the world use this technology in various applications for many years. At Vive Studios, we approach all of our projects with a clear understanding of our client's goal. Our team crafts a compelling storytelling. We assess the best technology to communicate and execute the story.
솔루션을 찾는 건 어렵지 않았어요. 카니발이 갖고 있는 브랜드 철학에서 시작하면 된다고 생각했거든요. 공간과 사람, 정보, 경험을 연결하는 커넥팅 허브 역할을 하는 차가 바로 카니발이에요. 여기서 우리의 크리에이티브 솔루션이 탄생했다고 봅니다.
저희는 이번에 두 개의 리얼타임 그래픽 엔진을 서로 연동시켜 AR, 무대 뒤 가상공간, 그리고 실제 현장, 이 세 개의 디멘션을 하나의 무대 위에 표현하였습니다. 증강현실과 가상현실이 실시간으로 결합된 그동안 보지 못했던 새로운 방식입니다.
어떤 첨단 기술이 들어가 있고 내부 인테리어는 어떤지, 그리고 또 얼마나 편해졌고 얼마나 더 고급스러워졌는지 실제와 가상현실을 넘나들면서 그야말로 자유자재로 보여줄 수 있었어요. 뿐만 아니라 환경과 시간, 장소를 연결하고 여러 세대를 연결하는 그런 마케팅 철학도 세련되고 효과적으로 표현할 수 있었고요.
저희는 이번 촬영 현장에서 라이브
When the world is about to disappear into the darkness, we ourselves have to be the light that we seek. Disconnection from the world, limitations, loneliness. What keeps us together in them is the light we found, which is music. Not the end, but the new pace to build together. Our music is starting again.
So I hope you guys enjoyed those little examples. That Kia example, by the way, with the car, when I saw that, my eyes widened. I'm not sure if you guys remember me talking about how I've always pictured augmenting my collectibles into reality and then being able to select certain parts and change them around. And that's essentially exactly what was happening in that video. So that was exciting to see. But on top of all of that, they do have some additional articles posted over on their website, but I could only read a select few of them. So unfortunately, their website is in, I believe it's Mandarin, but their site won't let me copy and paste any of their material into ChatGPT to translate it. I could only read the select few that were published in English. So based off those articles, this is some of the information I'll share with you guys. So Vive Studios got the green light for overseas expansion of their virtual production business. And this actually only happened a couple months ago. This happened back in May. So Vive Studios says that the great shift towards virtual production has been confirmed and that they'll quickly complete preparations and set out to enter overseas markets. Now, a month prior, back in April, Vive Studios also debuted their immersive technology solutions at NAB. NAB is going to be the National Associations of Broadcasters, and that association actually represents more than 8,300 radio and television stations, as well as broadcast networks. Now, this one's actually quite interesting because this one put Vive Studios on the map a little bit, at least from what I understand. So the guy standing on the left-hand side there, his name's going to be Suga, and he's going to be a member of a popular K-pop group over in Asia. Now, he was absent from the 2020 Asian Music Awards, and this actually disappointed a lot of his fans when they found out. To their surprise, however, they could actually still see all 7 members perform the song that night, and that was thanks to Vive Studios, who had actually projected Suga onto the stage as a realistic hologram. Now, this one's a little creepy in my opinion, but Asia does always seem to be ahead with this type of stuff. They actually recreated a deceased child, which is now allowing parents who have unfortunately lost their children to live a life with them, but in a digital space. So the CEO of Vive Studios actually said that they knew that recreating a deceased child would be a very sensitive issue, and that they were not actually given a sufficient budget. So they were only given 1/10 of what they actually needed. He said that knowing that we cannot make full use of our technology with such a limited amount of money, most of our company officials told me not to take part in this challenging project. He said, but I was confident that it could become a game changer if we could touch people's hearts by sending a message of comfort through our storytelling skills. Our approach turned out to be a success, and the documentary became a small gift for those who had lost their children. What's even crazier about this story, and he didn't actually even mention it here, is that in order for this project to actually work, the child that they ended up creating was the deceased child of the CEO. So that little girl in the pink dress on the left-hand side there is actually the child of the CEO that he unfortunately lost. So that must have been a really difficult decision for him. We got a couple more news bits here. The virtual galleries based on VR and AR technology solutions by Vive Studios So if you guys haven't started to realize by now, Vive Studios works in multiple different areas and seems to be quite successful at it. From gaming to music to movies to AI to VR to AR to MR to XR, there's so much that they actually do. And because of that, I think there's many ways that VeVe can actually leverage this partnership. And last but not least, Vive Studios was selected as a representative company in the information and communication sector of the Ministry of Science and ICT in recognition of its cutting-edge technologies such as VR and AR and digital human platform production. Vive Studios will be able to receive active financial support such as loans, guarantees, and investments through the government and financial institutions in the future, and non-financial support such as management, financial management, and overseas market development business infrastructure. So it really seems like over the past couple years, this company has been gaining a lot of traction. And it seems, at least based off my research, that a lot of their traction started to happen when they entered the K-pop industry or started to work with some of these bigger stars. But they now have the green light as of May to be moving over into Western markets. So that could also be a positive thing for VeVe. Ladies and gents, that's going to conclude today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. That is going to be some information on Vive Studios. And like I said, our episode on Thursday is going to be some more information on Alibaba Cloud. I did also notice that a new release article has been dropped for Cavernous, and there's some interesting stuff in that. So I will be recapping that in an upcoming episode. So if you guys are interested in finding out some information about that, make sure to tune in then. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see in a future episode. And as for our next, I'll catch you then.